coming out this year. I'm so excited, you guys. Oh, and that was the cover. You officially have seen the cover of A Favored Fey. Oh my God. We can all yell about it now. And you guys can know exactly why I have been yelling about this book. Because look at this shit. Tess Brennan is a fucking wizard. Because they started with a second story, which is just so sweet, so beautiful, so absolutely stunning, and exactly what my boys are. And they just, yes. And then they leveled it up with A Little Luck. Because, oh my God, is this absolutely gorgeous. The color work on Lottie's skin and in the trees and my girl Kier. And then Tess had the audacity to go and do this gorgeous motherfucking shit. Oh, I'm so excited. So guys, hey, this is the official announcement video for A Favored Fey because we have a cover and it has been revealed, and I can actually hold up this, which is the fun puzzle that I just did. I can hold up the box and show you it like it's a book. It's gonna be a book very fucking soon. Freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm in the midst of editing it, and I'm very happy with how things are going, to be real with y'all. I thought, might as well do this little intro video. I'm gonna tell you a blurb of it. Is it gonna be the official back blurb? No, it'll probably be tweaked, but it's like pretty much there. And you guys have now seen the cover, and it's also coming out August 14th, 2025. August 14th, this is gonna be in your hands. And I can also tell you can go add it to Goodreads and Storygraph now, and I will let you know when the pre-order links are live. I'm really hoping that I can get them set up well in advance this go around, but I just have to make sure that I'm not doing it too quick, because I know Ingram Spark, which is what I do a lot of my physical books through to like get it into bookstores and libraries and all that kind of stuff that you can access anywhere. It has a 60-day cutoff for any changes, and any changes done after that cost more money. So I am gonna wait until I have less than 60 days until the book is going live before I start that process, just in case, you know, to give myself some wiggle room. Because right now we're at about 90 some days until this book is out. So you'll have to wait to pre-order, but just stay tuned. Follow me on my socials. Just hang out here on my YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all that kind of stuff, and you will hear about it. Add it to your Goodreads, add it to your Storygraph. The link is in the description. You're gonna wanna read A Favored Fey. Trust me. Okay, so A Favored Fey is the third and final book in the Airmount Books trilogy, and I'm so excited about it because it takes the cozy fantasy that I have established with the first two books, Second Story and A Little Luck, and kind of amps it up a little bit. It takes a little bit of a step up from what we know and love from a good cozy fantasy, you know? I'm just so excited to introduce you to Zanvi and Mary. I think you guys are gonna absolutely fall in love with them. And this little pocket of cottagecore wonderfulness that I've created in Mary's garden. It's not the final thing that you're ever gonna get from Airmount. There's, you know, who knows what the future is gonna hold. And I also really want to do like novellas and stuff in this world. So we are going to come back to Airmount at some point, but for now, A Favored Fey is the sign off on the Airmount book series. And from here on, we're also kind of signing off on cozy fantasy a little bit, because Sage's story is true epic fantasy, and that is the next thing you guys are going to be getting from me. And Sage's story follows a character from the very first book, a second story, that we meet who leaves on her own adventure. So you're gonna be getting her adventure in the next series that you're gonna be getting from me. But A Favored Fey. I'm gonna read you the back blurb that I have written so far. It's probably gonna be tweaked a little bit, so don't judge me. This is what A Favored Fey is about. For the past few decades, Merowyn has created a life for herself tucked away in the forest bordering Airmount, surrounded by her lush garden and many creatures, both mundane and magical. She chose a life tasked with managing and balancing the magic flowing through ley lines that have bundled themselves into powerful nexuses. Zanvi is a town guard, perfectly content with his life. He has his friends, his job, despite hating one of his co-workers, and his somewhat secret shifter powers. One night on duty, Zanvi sees a bright light from near Mary's cottage. He decides to investigate and finds Mary injured and a tiny unknown creature at her side. After Zanvi locks his creature in Mary's greenhouse, causing it to panic and to destroy nearly all of Mary's plant stores, Mary misses an essential ritual to keep the ley lines in balance. Zanvi offers help to repair her greenhouse. The two of them start unraveling the mysteries of the little creature, and they plan to fix the magic storming around the little seaside town of Aramount. All the while, they get to know one another and realize that there could be more to the life they already know. I would comp this to, I would say, like a little bit of a Can't Spell Treason Without Tea vibe, mixed with a heavy dose of The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. So if you really like that cottage core level of cozy fantasy, you are going to absolutely love this. And if you have already visited Aramount in A Second Story or A Little Luck, you are going to also love this as well, because you're going to see a lot of the town that you already know and love. You're going to get to experience a whole bunch of new characters. You've met Zanvi. He was in A Little Luck. He's one of the guards, and he's a friend of Cecily's in that book. Mentioned very briefly in there, but he is in that book. But you get to actually meet him properly in this book, and you get to meet Mary properly as well. You will also get to meet Kaylin, who is a giant kin who runs an apothecary in town, who is friends with Mary, and she's actually an elderly giant kin, which is really fun to write. I love Kaylin so much. I love her vibe. You also get to meet Kai and Jay and Wynn, who are a polyamorous couple who are best friends with Zanvi. Especially Wynn. Wynn is like Zanvi's best friend, which is just so fun. Wynn is an elf, and Jay is from the Manid Empire, and they are a sorcerer that doesn't actually use their powers because it causes them incredible harm. And then we also have Caius, who is a Mirth Grove, and the Mirth Groves in Aramount run the glass factory, essentially. And fun fact, they're all fire elementals. They're all lava-based fire elementals. So Caius is just a giant rock monster, essentially, and I love him very dearly. You're going to meet Locke, who is Mary's little familiar sort of thing. He's not actually her familiar, but you could call him her familiar because of the way that he clings to her. And he can talk, which is also really fun. He's just this little anxious lizard. He's a wormling, I call him. He's in the dragon family, but like very, very, very small. You stretch him end to end, and he's like the height of a kid, but he's mostly tail and neck, you know, very skinny. He like drapes around her shoulders. Mary is also very, very tall, not only with her antlers, but just as a human being, because as a tall girl, we need tall girl rep in our stories. What else can I tell you? You meet Sarai, who is a scholar who comes in from the kingdom of Praelin because of this magic imbalance, and I love them so fucking deeply. There is a scene in my head that I want to commission one day with through art, because it just, in my head, it looks so fun and beautiful and amazing. So one day I will have that commissioned, because there's a scene with Sarai and Zanvi and Wynn and Caius and Jay at the Old and Narrow, which you'll know from A Little Luck. They're at the bar in town, and they're having a conversation with Sarai the scholar, and Sarai is this little gnomish, non-binary scholar who wears like purple robes all the time and loves cherry wine. So I love that scene so much. What else? You're also going to meet some more high fae, because Mary herself is high fae. She is not from the material realm. She is from the Fae realm, where her kind are from, and she is a keeper of the lines, which is this life that she has picked to balance and manage the magic of the ley lines that run through Aramount. So not only are you going to get more characters, but you're going to learn more about the actual magic of Aramount reading this book, which I think is so fun. It pulls back the veil on the magic of Aramount. Because if you guys have read the other books, you'll know, like, other people mention, like, oh, like, once you come here, like, there's just something about this place that, like, you can't, not that you can't leave, but you don't ever want to leave again. Like, you always want to come back to Aramount. Like, it's home for so many people for so many different reasons. And that's because of the magic of Aramount. Like, it calls to people. It's a seaside town. It's a port town. It is banging, you know? So I'm so excited for you guys to read this. I'm so excited for you guys to meet Thistle, our little creature that comes in and absolutely fucks everything up in the best way possible. He is so sweet, and I think that Tess did a perfect job in depicting him on the cover. So I'm so excited, and I'm so ready for you guys to have this, but I gotta get back to editing. So I'm gonna leave it here, but I am so excited. Let me know how excited you are in the comments, and share this with your friends. I've shared different versions of reveals on all my socials, and I have a bunch of people also revealing this. So if you see a reveal today, share it out to the people you know as well, so we can get this wide and far and just have everybody so excited about my next cozy fantasy, because I think it's gonna be like the one people absolutely love out of the three. Fingers crossed anyways. There's also disability rep. I didn't mention that. Oh my god. Mary's got chronic pain. Yeah, there's a bisexual men rep because I know that's pretty rare to like see proper rep done, but Zanvi is bisexual. Also, Mary is demisexual and kind of caused a little bit of a internal look at myself when I was writing her. So I think you guys are gonna love this book. It's filled with queer wonderfulness. It's filled with magic and beautiful sunlit gardens, and I'm so excited. I'm just so excited for you guys to read this book. Oh my god. Anyways, friends, I'll catch you in another video very soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.